POCO is back with another budget-friendly 5G smartphone, the POCO M7 5G. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know before deciding if this phone is worth your money. Hey guys, I'm Dipankar back with another video, and today I have the POCO M7 5G. But first, let's start with the unboxing. Just like every POCO phone, this one comes in a signature yellow box. On the back, you will see some key specifications giving us an idea of what to expect. Inside, the first thing we get is the phone itself, wrapped in a protective plastic. I will keep it aside for a moment and check out the rest of the box contents. Below that, we have a small packet containing the SIM ejector tool and user manual. You will also find a USB-A to USB-C cable and a 33-watt charger. And that's everything in the box. Now let's take a closer look at the phone. The POCO M7 5G looks very familiar, and if you have seen the Redmi 14C 5G, you will know exactly what I mean. The two phones share the same design, dimensions and even specifications, with POCO branding being the main difference. The flat edge design makes it look modern and premium despite its plastic construction. The back has a matte finish which does a good job at resisting fingerprints and smudges. The phone is a bit on heavier side at 204 grams, but the weight is well distributed, making it comfortable to hold. However, users with smaller hands might find it slightly wide for one-hand operation. POCO M7 5G is IP52 rated, so it has basic dust and splash resistance. This won't make it fully waterproof, but it can handle light rain or accidental splashes without any issue. However, I would still recommend keeping it away from water to be safe. On the back, there is a large circular camera module that houses a dual camera setup with an LED flash. It looks very similar to what we see in other POCO and Redmi phones. The phone has a 6.88-inch display on the front featuring a U-shaped notch for the selfie camera. The bezels are noticeable, especially at the bottom, but considering this is an affordable phone, it's not surprising. The phone comes with an HD Plus display which is standard in this price range. The overall clarity remains good for daily use. The screen does a good job for everyday tasks like social media, web browsing and watching YouTube videos. It has 120Hz refresh rate which makes scrolling, animations and UI interactions feel smooth and responsive. In terms of brightness, the panel goes up to 600 nits, which is good enough for indoor and shaded outdoor use. However, in direct sunlight, visibility can be a challenge. Color reproduction is decent with reasonably vibrant tones, but it leans slightly towards cooler tones by default. You can adjust color temperature in display settings if you prefer warmer look. Viewing angles are acceptable, but at extreme angles, you might notice some color shifting and a slight drop in brightness, which is common in LCD panels in this segment. The phone also comes with TUV certification, which helps reduce blue light exposure, making it easier on eyes during long hours of use. The right side of the phone has the volume rockers and power button, which feels clicky and tactile. The left side has a SIM card tray which supports two SIM cards and a microSD card for storage expansion. At the bottom we have a USB-C charging port, a microphone and a speaker grill. The phone also has 3.5mm headphone jack at the top, which is great for those who still prefer wired headphones. One feature missing here is the IR blaster, which is usually found in POCO and Redmi phones. If you were hoping to use the phone as a remote control for your TV or other appliances, unfortunately that's not an option on POCO M7 5G. The POCO M7 5G has a single bottom firing speaker. It does the job for casual media consumption, but it's not the loudest or the richest in quality. If you are watching videos or playing games, using wired or wireless earphones will give you a better experience. Now let's talk about the performance. The POCO M7 5G is powered by the Snapdragon 4 Gen 2 chipset, a 4nm processor designed for efficiency and power management. It delivers good performance for daily tasks like browsing, using social media and multitasking with no major lag. The Antutu benchmark score is around 450,000, which is decent for a budget 5G phone. Geekbench score is also good. The phone comes with 6GB of LPDDR4X RAM along with an additional 6GB of virtual RAM expansion, which helps in multitasking. It also has 128GB UFS 2.2 storage even in the base model. That makes it interesting. You can also expand the storage up to 1TB. For gaming, I tested BGMI, Call of Duty Mobile and Asphalt 9. BGMI runs at around 40 FPS, but during intense fights, there are frame drops. Call of Duty Mobile runs at medium graphics with high frame rate, which is playable but not super smooth. Casual games like Subway Surfers and Clash Royale run fine with no issues. Moving on to the software, The phone runs HyperOS 1 based on Android 14. POCO promises 2 major Android updates and 4 years of security patches, which is a decent software commitment for a budget device. There are some pre-installed apps, but good thing is that most of them can be uninstalled. UI is user-friendly and operates smoothly. You also get themes and wallpapers for customization. A few noteworthy features include Game Turbo, Reading Mode and gesture support. Now let's talk about the camera. The POCO M7 5G features a 50 megapixels primary camera with Sony IMX852 sensor paired with a 2 megapixels depth sensor. The camera app is also feature rich. It has dedicated mode to capture 50 megapixels photos. The app also has Google Lens integration. You also get camera effects and beauty mode. The camera performance is decent in daylight, capturing sharp and detailed photos with good colors. Dynamic range is good, but in high contrast scenes, highlights can sometimes get blown out. The 2 megapixels depth sensor is there to assist with portrait mode, but the edge detection is not always perfect. In low light, the camera struggles, producing soft images with noticeable noise. Night mode helps bring more light, but shutter speed is slow, making it hard to get sharp shots unless you have steady hands. The 8 megapixels front camera is decent for selfies in well-lit environments. Selfies capture decent skin tones and the software-based beauty mode works well. But details remain sharp if beauty filter is turned off. However, the camera softens facial details in indoor lighting. Without proper lighting, selfies become noticeably noisy and the sharpness reduces. For video recording, the phone records up to 1080p videos at 30 fps, but there is no OIS or EIS, so stability is a weak point. Video quality is decent in good lighting, but low light footage is noisy and lacks detail. The front camera can also record similar quality videos as with the rear camera. This is the front camera recording from POCO M7. In terms of connectivity, the phone supports dual SIM 5G with SA-NSA network support, ensuring reliable 5G speeds. Wi-Fi 5 and Bluetooth 5.1 provides stable wireless connections. The side-mounted fingerprint sensor is quick and reliable, unlocking the phone instantly. One interesting addition is the FM radio feature, which works only when you plug in a wired headphone. The POCO M7 5G packs a 5160 mAh battery, which can easily offer full day of backup with moderate use. Even though a 33-watt charger is included in the box, the phone only supports 18-watt charging. It takes 13 minutes to charge from 0 to 15%, 40 minutes to reach 40%, and around 117 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. So should you buy the POCO M7 5G? The phone has a smooth 120Hz display, decent performance, and a solid battery life, making it a good budget 5G option. However, the cameras struggle in low light, and the lack of Full HD Plus resolution and slow charging might be deal breakers for some. If you want a budget 5G phone with expandable storage, a headphone jack, and long battery life, the POCO M7 5G is a solid choice. The phone also has good performance and capable cameras, but if better cameras or an AMOLED display are important to you, you might want to look at other options. What do you think about POCO M7 5G? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, like, share and subscribe for more tech content. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.